Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we are here in Sasau, guys. We need to talk to two people here in town. We need to talk to the Madam of the Baths and to Florian, the engraver's apprentice, because he lives in the baker's cellar for whatever reason. And try and find out some more info about who exactly these counterfeiters are. So let's go ahead and travel to the baths here first. And I mean, it's early morning, so I'm not exactly sure if the bath maidens are up and about. I guess we'll find out. Hello? Townsman?
Hey! What are you doing here?
Well, I'm in a private area, but...
What's going on there? Mother of God!
What? Can I help you? I'm just gonna wait until... Just get the dogs all rowdy. Hopefully the baths will be open at 9:15? Or about 9:30?
What's the matter with you?
Have you just been standing there? Bathhouse proprietor. Alright.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At
There's
odds?
someone there.
I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
Okay.
No sign of it. God knows what it was.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
Well, what did you expect was going to happen? And what does this have to do with Florian?
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Ah, okay.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
I wonder why.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Oh, that's all.
Good luck, then.
Well, guess we're gonna go have a chat with Florian. And we may have to end up, rescuing Esther. This is kind of a weird quest line, like what with the counterfeiting and everything, to be part of the main game. This seems like kind of side quest stuff. Just, I really would figure that we would be getting on track to taking on some of the big baddies. Now, I know this is related to the big baddies, but still. Cozy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Let's bring Esther into this.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Okay. I'll save Esther. If they take to their heels, you'll never see her again. You know what? Let's go ahead and be all knightly.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Right.
God be with you.
Now, this might be a bad call on our part when we could have just convinced him otherwise, but, you know, I've got no qualms being. We haven't gotten into a lot of combat lately. And it seems like a good opportunity to go ahead and do so. So we will make our way up. And I guess to Ravna. Seems to be the fastest path. And we'll head into the woods and see if we can save a lady. Here's hoping, at least. We're going to be like, hey, about that. Couldn't really save Esther. Here's her head. Can I get that info from you now? Carcass on the road. Ride around and ignore it. Not my problem. Not my circus or my monkeys, as they say. Woo! And the weather is not kind. And I guess the wood, yeah, it's over here in this direction. They said there's like some abandoned cottages or some such. So we got a little bit of a ride ahead of us. That's alright. I actually love it when the weather gets like this. That kind of nice overcast and gloomy. Oh, so good. Actually, we have not actually ridden in this area before, so we're revealing new parts of the map. Let's go ahead and take these little pathways. And I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It's not for small minds like mine to ponder. So help me if I hear a cumin scream like a war cry, I'm going to be like, Urgh. I will not be impressed. Alright, this is the right road at least. Ooh, hello there, lightning. And I'm wearing all metal, which is probably not the wisest course of action. I wonder if you can get randomly struck by lightning. What's all this then? Is it a mine? I guess so. Huh. Some sort of facility. Looks like the rain is letting up just a bit. You have discovered a camp. Huzzah. What kind of camp? Because there's all kinds of different types of camps, and some of them are not pleasant. It's definitely a mining camp.
Hey,
Yep, that is a bandit. Those are bandits. Alright. And we'll go west. Because I don't think that camp's the area we need to go to. We just need to go straight this direction. Up the hill. Yep, abandoned buildings. This is just a bad part of town. Now, last time we got into a serious scrap in a storm like this, it did not end well for us, if you guys remember. Oh, actually, that camp is the place we need to go. Okay. Never mind. Hi. How are you?
Hey, who's that?
Let me get the lay of the land here. See how many folks we have in need of pummeling. I see at least 1, 2. We could try and sneak our way around. I doubt that's going to work out well for us, though. Find the place where Esther is being held. Save Esther.
What's going on there? Hey, who's that? Who's there?
This would be a good time for a savior schnapps, perhaps.
The answer to my prayers.
Oh, we're in
Just
combat.
when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Hey, all of you, gather here!
All right, here we go. It's been a bit. Okay, I see 3.
Alarm!
Okay, we need to get this guy out of the way.
Get over here! Take on.
Okay, that's 1. Woo. Nice sidestep. Now we're just going to keep that archer right along here, so you actually shoot your buddy.
Go for Bella! Fuck it!
Indeed. And the bushes are not my friend. Ooh, I have the high ground, Anakin. There we go.
Quitting?
No.
Bring it on!
What we need to do is you get out of my bubble. All right on the head. That was a good one. Getting him down little by little. There's the archer.
Fucking hell!
Indeed. You!
Take that!
Shoo!
What's up? Shit yourself?
No?
Come here, lily liver.
Alright, we just wanted him to... Good sidestep. Come on, once we take care of this guy, it'll be cake. Unless this is like the first wave. Come on. Hack.
Shit.
Ooh. It has been a while. I am out of practice. Nope. And you, good sir. Yeah. All right. Now then. That'll work. Key to shed. We will take the key to shed. In terms of item info, we will take... Yeah, let's take everything. We can be a little bit overburdened. It's been a bit. And ooh, lots of keys to the shed. Wash this blood off of us. And is that the other soldier? Yep. Yes, it is. With this nice little sword. Thumper. I remember you from Bambi. Okay, we're gonna get there, Esther. Slowly. But we are. Step by step. Inch by inch. I guess we could have snuck in there. Maybe knock these guys out in the middle of the night. That would have been kind of cool. Any things to open? Besides the door? Lockpick easy. We can do that. Right as the rain lets up. And nada. You're disappointing me, bandits. I expected better. Now, let's see if this is how Esther is. Hello.
Please.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward, too. This whole time he knew where I was.
Let's...
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
We doing the... Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Well, hopefully he will be grateful. Let's see. And give us the info that we need. The bath proprietor should be pleased as well. Okay, that's the trader. That is not where I expected to be. I'm so burdened.
Come now.
Step by step. Inch by inch.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapiter.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapiter. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. God be with you.
And game saved. Okay, so what we need to do is very slowly make our way to the armor smith.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Horse. Inspect horse. And Pebbles has got it down in terms of speed. I am pleased. Oh, well, hi.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? What? Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
Do I have to pull out a bow? I guess I do. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what they were expecting me to do there. Oop, let's not shoot a civilian. Excuse me.
Come here, quick! Alarm!
My God!
Okay, let's just go with the sword.
Quick, everyone! Come here! Somebody help! Yeah.
There we go. That's what we need to do. I've never really done mounted combat before. Yeah.
Yeah.
How does one do this?
I give up.
Oh, I guess that'll do. I was wondering whose horse that was in town.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Ah, okay. Victim of politics. Ooh, that's the guard chasing after me.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Hungarian nobleman.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Alright, your dungeon is waiting. Be off while you can. You know what?
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Shoo! Okay, so in terms of the quest log, find the entrance of the mine shaft in the Skullet's Hills and secure Sir Ujit's help. Before we do that, though, we need to pay a debt to society, because apparently we are wanted men. Or, when I say wanted men, I mean me and Pebbles. Come on, guards. I can't run from you. Now, we didn't actually shoot anyone. We just fired an arrow close to them. Alright. There you go. Hello.
Hey,
Yes.
Don't move a muscle.
Okay.
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arrested. Now you're for it. Nobody gets away with shooting at people here, understand? Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Uh-huh. And...
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course, you may go.
Thank you. And that's actually kind of true. We weren't shooting at the villagers on purpose. We were trying to get the guy off his horse. So, I guess next thing we'll do... Well, first thing I'm going to do off camera is sell off all of this gear that's keeping me so slow. And then we'll go potentially talk to Sir Ujitz? Or not Sir Ujitz, Sir Ulrich, but he is working for a rival lord. I don't know if we need to get his help. So we got a little bit of a question whether we want the backup or whether we think we can deal with this by ourselves. That should be interesting. But I guess we will figure it out next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.